Hey guys, in today's video I'm going to be going over the Pickleball Tutor, which is a ball machine that spits out balls. I'm going to be talking about some of the good things about it, some of the not so good things about it, and we're going to find out why. So this is the Pickleball Tutor. As you can see, it's not very big. Holds all your balls, always a good thing. And I'll be taking a closer look at it. So looking at the back of the Pickleball Tutor Plus here, the power button, electronic elevation, means you don't have to manually unhook anything. You can just push a button and have it go up and down depending on elevation you want for high lobs or for shorter ones. It has a speed control, 1 through 9 here. Random oscillation, or the two-line. The two-line oscillation right here, which again is something that was an upgrade. It normally just comes with random. The two-line though is preset, meaning it only hits to the left and to the right. It's about, if you're saying about the baseline right here, a little bit behind, it's about a 20-degree angle right there. So it's not super wide, and you cannot program it to any other angles other than that 20-degree split. Again, if you're sitting about baseline right about here, 20 degrees right there and there. If you want to do forehand, backhand, or have two different people out there. Hole in one. I got a hole in one. Got it on camera too. This one does come with topspin and backspin capabilities, depending on what you're trying to work on, and then finally the interval setting. So using a ball machine is good like this if you want consistent shots coming at you. Maybe your training partner can't deliver those same consistent shots. This helps you practice whatever you want to practice, if you're doing blocking shots or whatever. Ignore that. So, as you see, it's a ball machine. It spits out balls, okay? That's what it does. It's good for drilling, practicing, learning your trade craft, be able to smoke them when you actually play in tournaments. But what's wrong with it, you may ask? Well, not so much wrong with it, but there are some annoyances that make me pull my hair. Well, anyway, it's pretty annoying. So I'm gonna actually cover some of those and let you guys know what's up, because when we were looking at these, one of these machines, we're trying to figure out which one we wanted, there were no reviews on the internet or YouTube or anything about it. But now I have the knowledge and I'm about to bring it to you. So this does not come with the remote. You have to purchase it with for a little extra money. Highly worth it. Although, as soon as you turn the machine on, it does give you a 10-second lead time before it starts spitting them out at you. But the remote here is really handy. Again, you need to purchase this for additional fundage, but it's worth it. And once you have that set, it just works as you would expect any remote to work. Ball feed, meaning it starts shooting them off. Pow, 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 left, right, left. It also controls the oscillation if you want it to move a left to the right. Man, this thing is going. So it is advertised to take about 10 hours to charge without getting any fast charger or anything like that. So it is a long time to charge, but you can leave it plugged in overnight without worrying about it overheating or anything like that. It does have that fail-safe in there. What would be nice though, there is no power indication on here to show you how much battery is left. There is nothing on it. I have actually not had it run out on me yet, but it would be super nice if there was some sort of battery indication letting me know how much I have left before complete and utter shutdown. So this ball machine is rated to hold and utilize up to 110 balls at one time. Right now, there's about 95 balls in here. And you can see it's looking like it's at max capacity, right? And what happens is, yes, it can hold this many balls. I'm sure you can stack them on like a pyramid. The problem is that once the balls start getting fed into the machine, basically there's like a little turn thing inside there. they start rustling all the balls on top of that, and then all the balls on top of that. So eventually you have something that falls out, and it looks like this. You have all these balls falling out. That's just 4 right there. How many we can do? Come on, let's do a few more. Oh, there we go. Okay, so this is obviously not good. You want to hold on to your balls. So we have found a little modification that allows us to do it. Basically what I did is I took a rubber band of sorts, put that around here, support, almost like a bra of sorts right there. And then put these things on the side of it. These are just, you know, cheap folders, whatever. But they do just enough that they hold all of your balls in, so you don't have to keep picking them up when you just took all that time to pick them up. So again, something as simple as that, and now the balls will not fall out. Plus, it looks like Oscar, that's the name of the pickleball tutor here, Oscar, he looks like he's ready for class. He's got all of his subjects covered. Little folders ready to go. So well, this can hit up to about a ball every second, which is pretty fun, you know. Oh, okay, I'm getting tired. Okay. So it basically, if you try to put it to the max interval, meaning 1 ball every second, it'll do like that, maybe 20 balls or so. Well, I've had it happen to me multiple times where the feed mechanism will be going so fast that it'll basically run into a ball and it'll try to jam a ball into the side of the area it's trying to go down in, and it's gonna jam. So what I would recommend is not doing it fully at the highest level, just a little bit low, because again, I've had it jam and it shuts the whole operations down, which means no more pickling. Okay. So one thing about this is you need to get some sort of sandpaper if you want to clean this up here, because if you can see on these, there's already kind of residue from these balls, ball residue as I like to call it, that gets on these wheels here. It kind of gums them up, so you want to make sure that you're cleaning them a little bit.
Oh, good.
Okay.
Nice shot.
Okay, so one of the things about this that I don't really like, yes, it does have an electronic elevation knob, meaning you push it, you don't got to unhook anything, but this thing is super touchy. Like if I even push it for half a second, let's just see what happens here when I did right there. Ready? We're going. Boom! Look how high that went up. Look, this thing is shooting up high as F. And that was just one button push on here. So what would really be nice if this thing had some kind of indication of where exactly it's at, because right now, again, half a push, maybe a second, if that, and it's shooting them up higher than these lights here. What gives? Okay, this is an annoyance, so you just gotta keep playing with it until it gives you what you want. Okay. Another thing, it's just a small inconvenience. This thing only weighs 35 pounds about. The handle on this is not good to hold, okay? I know I'm not traveling far, my car is right over there. But again, it'd be nicer if it had a bigger handle, something that you could hold on to. The wheels are pretty small too. Again, I'm not trying to go off-road on this thing and, you know, up in the mud. But it is slightly inconvenient if you're trying to pick it up or do whatever, because these things are so small. See, here I am with a weird grip on it. Small wheel energy. So while the interval knob here does allow you to shoot from every 1 second, a ball every 1 second, to every 8 seconds, there are some things about this that was not explained in the paperwork or anywhere else. One thing that would be nice about this, if you notice this fancy duct tape here, because it'd be fancy like Applebee's, that's right. we made a little, actually my dad made a little holder for this because it did not come with a little holder for the remote. Seems like an easy fix, and it's cheap, cost effective, inflation, here we go. Another thing that'd be nice is this thing, is if it had presets. If you wanted to work on, for instance, you want to work on this, doing a third shot drop from the baseline, you could have, okay, in good weather conditions, I know I could put it at this height, this interval, and this speed. That would give you a good idea where to start, so you don't have to keep guessing. Of course, you can make your own, but this would be nice to say, hey, I want to work on baseline shots, baseline shot returns or something like that. Having those presets would be really easy and convenient to be able to work on. Okay. Okay, whenever you're ready. Okay, so another thing about this, the elevation, if I have it set completely as far as up it'll go, sometimes what it's going to do is going to hit the top of this. Oscar. So I barely lowered it down just a little bit, and now it seems to be good. But again, why should I be able to go all the way up if it's going to be doing that? Well, that's pretty much it in a nutshell. I went over some of the good I like, some of the bad, actually kind of a lot of annoying ones, right? But you know, overall, this is a ball machine. It spits them out. You're able to do it by yourself. I've been using it almost every single day since I got it, and I like it a lot. Okay, I would recommend it if you're trying to get your game better and improve your skills. This allows you to do that in a controlled environment where it's not like you're playing a game. You basically, if someone does like a high lob or something, you got one chance to try to not net it. And now, if you miss it, now everyone's laughing at you, but you can practice your skills with this one in a controlled environment. Noisy. Okay, so yeah, my overall impression of the Pickleball Tutor Plus, yeah, it's definitely worth it. I mean, it does have a few flaws, like I said, but overall, if you're someone who likes to drill and just practices your skills, again, that's all you're doing. And when you play in rec play tournaments, you're using the same techniques and stuff that you can learn here in a closed environment and really hone them. It's definitely worth it. Good games, Oscar. Good game. Okay, so now that you've hit all your balls, everything's gone, the best way to go ahead and pick them all back up and put them back in for round two? No, not this way. Put them down. Okay. What you wanted to get is something like this. We ordered this one, but again, you can probably make it. This one is the Pickleball tube. All it does is save that back of yours. Requires no bending over. And once you get a full load here, boom, easily as that, you're ready to go. Go and get some more. All right, well, if you play in an area that has a pretty small enclosed space like this with all the fences here, a lot of the balls will pile up in one corner like you see here. So you probably don't want to use the tube for that one. I would recommend something like this big dustpan here. It's not just for dust anymore. This thing here, pick up many balls in one scoop, take them back in, load them up, you're ready to go. Last thought of the night here, hey, don't forget, in pickleball, make every shot a put-away shot. Hey guys, in today's video,